All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are here. It is the bottom of the hour, 8:30 Eastern Standard Time. This is Monday Night Live. We're excited to share what I consider to be the greatest opportunity that exists on planet Earth, and that is MWR. My name is Gerald W. Parker. I'll be one of your hosts tonight. We've got some special guests with us tonight, Mr. Benjamin McCray, as well as Mr. Trevor Thompson. These gentlemen are having a tremendous amount of success in this industry and this business that you're going to see and hear tonight. So if you're seeing it for the first time tonight, grab a pencil and a paper. You're going to want to take some notes because we're going to show you the way out. If that's what you're looking for, this is an opportunity that can do just that. Once again, this is MWR, Make Wealth Real. See, this is where becoming and staying wealthy is simple. Yes, simple. We've simplified the entire concept. We are going to help you understand how to shift, increase, multiply, protect, and leverage everything. We play the game now just like the wealthy people play it. We've leveled the playing field with this opportunity called MWR. So let's move on to our next slide here and get started, guys. I'm so excited about being here with you tonight. It is, without question, a great opportunity. And we have the ability to share it with so many people and see the impact that this program is already having with people all over the country. So once again, thank you so much for joining us. We still got enough time to send out those last minute texts and make those last minute phone calls. But let's get as many people in front of this as possible. Let's get on with our discussion. Think about it. When opportunity knocks, being in the right place at the right time, you know, and I know, means everything. How many opportunities have we already missed out on? Let's think about it. And we're all guilty of this because one, we weren't there. Two, maybe we were just skeptical. I'm not sure why we missed out, but look at where we could be had we gravitated toward these concepts that were fairly new that people may thought couldn't even work or had no chance of working. But look at these companies: Facebook, Amazon, Zoom, Microsoft, Google, Starbucks, Apple, Walmart, Uber. The list is long, ladies and gentlemen. So think about having a second chance, right? To be in the right place at the right time. But it gets even better. Let's talk about being first to market with an opportunity, the ability to disrupt the entire, the world's biggest industry, which is financial services, at no risk to you, and it's already been proven. So, well, now you and I can. That's what we're talking about here tonight. We're in the right place at the right time, and yes, this is the right company. It is a multi-million-dollar debt-free company, executive team of over 100 plus combined years of experience in this industry, a proven track record of success. Look at the mission. Here's what excites me. Their mission is to create more millionaires and financially independent families than any other company in this industry, in the history of this industry. Think about that. That's a pretty bold statement, but we have the tools to assist people in getting that done. And we're going to show you some success that we've had already in just a very short period of time, the 7 years that this business has been in existence. But let's talk about the star-studded cast that helped put all this together, starting with my good friend of 18 years, Mr. Brian House, the CEO and founder of MWR, as well as Mr. Adamo Tolson, the managing partner of MWR, and Ms. Lisa Ross, the COO of MWR, and also my good friend, Mr. Mike Randolph, the vice president of MWR. Guys, if you were assembling an all-star team, you'd want to start with these four people. Now, let's talk about the difference in what we do versus what anybody else is doing. It's the only opportunity of its kind. Why do we boldly say that? Because we guarantee your success. Yes, we put it in writing. Look at what they say. If our expert strategist or opportunity cannot put more money back into your pocket than the cost of the membership in the first 30 days, MWR gives you a full refund. See, ladies and gentlemen, there's no risk to you. And the only way that you lose is simply by choosing not to participate. Now, we strongly encourage you to participate in your own rescue. Upload the document, schedule the appointment, give the experts everything they need to shift your financial picture from wherever it is to wherever it is you desire it to be. We've leveled the playing field. Well, how are we going to go about doing all of this? Look at what we offer. Expert-driven financial strategies. We have the ability to turn your expenses back into income for you, the ability to multiply, protect your money and your assets, save, pay, and profit on your everyday purchases, things that we're doing every single day, profit from a multi-trillion-dollar financial industry. That's financial services, guys. Think about the ability to eliminate your debt, reduce your taxes, lower your bills, restore your credit, and then use all of that new money that's been created, that new cash flow that's been created from your existing finances, to look at investment vehicles like the diversified cash flow account, the private reserve account, even precious metals, land banking, our ability to buy land in the path of growth at 20 to 40% below market value, And let's lock it all up so now we can move this money from generation to generation and leave that inheritance. How do we do it? Through our Trust My Assets platform. Guys, these guys have thought of everything. And on the way, with us doing our day-to-day business, we have the ability to save money with MWR rewards as well as MWR give bucks, where you're actually going to get paid on everything that you purchase. Who else does that? Well, we got people, and we can do that. See, our experts can help you maximize every area of your finances so that you can do these things: save money, make money, and create wealth. Now, you're going to be dealing with trained, licensed experts, very confidentially professional. These are experts. These are not guys that were pulled off the streets. These are real people that are licensed in this industry, and they understand these systems that you're going to be offered. Now, our experts are going to do the work, and at the end of the day, you're going to get the results. I told you, 30-day money-back guarantee. All you do is upload the information and give these guys a chance to go to work. But now that we've helped you put money back into your pocket from your existing finances, let's talk about strategies, right? Let's look at our expense to income strategy. See, our experts are going to help you shift money back away from the government, banks, and big business, because those are the major three that are taking your money. How do we do it? We're going to help you eliminate your debt, turn your debt into wealth, reduce your taxes, lower your bills and healthcare costs, restore and increase your credit score, plus a better way again to save, pay on things that you're spending money on every single day. Look at our average per client. Average expense to income results, $2,000 a month per member. I mean, you think about where you are in your financial life right now, with the ability to put an additional $2,000 a month back into your pocket from your existing finances. I'm not talking about going out and getting a second job. I'm talking about from your existing finances. Where does this average come from? This is the overpayment in the area of taxes, credit, debt, all of those things. So we have the ability to shift this money back to you, because we're going to get it back from the government, banks, and big business. Those are the big three that are taking it from us every single day, putting us in a position where we're paid on Friday, broke on Monday, working just to pay bills, living paycheck to paycheck, and destined to die broke. We say enough is enough. We don't want to do that anymore, because we've got a different way to do it. Now that we got some money, I mean, some extra cash, right, from our existing finances, what do we do with this money? We go shopping? I think not. Now would be the time to put that money to work for you through our next level strategy. See, our experts are going to help you multiply and protect your money and your assets. So you may say, well, how do we do that, Gerald? One, with our self-banking strategies, our tax and risk-free saving strategies, as well as asset accumulation, income and asset protection, as well as tax elimination strategies, and our trust. See, we're going to provide you with everything you need to live right now and to leave a legacy. That is the game plan, guys. They've leveled the playing field. I mentioned that earlier. You think about what we've got here. We've got access to the same tools and systems that wealthy people have always had. But I'm convinced what separates MWR from anyone else in this industry is the fact that not only you have the tools and the systems, but you got a live trained, licensed expert holding your hand through the entire process. And this is why we can boldly offer a 30-day money-back guarantee. So think about it. Everything you need in one powerful membership. No contract to sign, no setup fee. This includes a spouse also. Did I tell you? 2 people can take advantage of the membership, and you don't even have to be married to the person as long as they live at the same address and they're 18 years of age or older. That membership fee of $149.97 covers 2 people. Unheard of in this industry, but only here at MWR. We're also going to be able to offer you a better way to save, pay, and profit from everyday expenses through Give Bucks and our rewards program. Experts to turn your expenses back into income. This is all that you get now. Everything you need to protect your money and your assets. And on top of all that, a 30-day money-back guarantee. Your out-of-pocket expense, $149.97 per month. Now, here's what we know for sure. You couldn't go anywhere in the United States and have access to all of these services with anybody for $149.97. Nor could you go anywhere in the United States and have access to all of these services to include a spouse for $149.97. Ladies and gentlemen, I'll continue to say it. This is the win for the average everyday person. We're talking about the price of a cup of coffee a day, give you full access to the same tools and systems that wealthy people have always had. Now, we know that these things are available, yes, but many of us, the great majority of us, I'd say 98% of the population can't afford this access, not at an average cost of $200 to $300 an hour. That's what a good CPA, a financial planner in any city in America is going to cost you. I told you earlier, we've leveled the playing field. This is how we've done it. For $149.97, again, the price of a cup of coffee a day, you get full access now to the same tools and systems that wealthy people have always had We're on the winning side of things here, guys. Make Wealth Real is, we believe, the perfect business. I'll ask you this question. Where else can you get paid daily while someone else is doing the work for you and anyone you refer? There's only one place, and there's only one way to do it. Become a marketing director with MWR. For a small startup cost of $100 plus your monthly membership fee of $149.97, you're talking a total of $249 as an investment to own a business. But look at what business you own. This business puts you in the middle of a multi-trillion-dollar-a-year industry, which is financial services. It provides you with the experts and the tools to bring to the table the solution to the problem that 98% of the people in this country are facing. The issue is finances. You don't have to become the expert in any of these areas. What we do is share the concept and allow people to make their own decisions. And we know the great majority of people need one or all of these services that we offer. And let me show you what else this $249.97 investment is going to do for you. It's going to put you in partnership with the fastest growing financial strategies company in the country. That's MWR. And on top of all of that, you get a team of experts to shift, increase, and multiply and protect your money and your assets. You also get leverage, ladies and gentlemen. This is the most important part to me. You get expert strategies and leaders to help you grow your business. What we say at MWR, you're in business for yourself, but surely not by yourself. Now, let's talk about unlimited daily pay and industry-leading residual income. What are you saying, Gerald? I'm going to show you what I'm saying here. Let's talk about this money. Show me the money. How do we generate income by referring people to this platform? Look at this revenue sharing plan. It gets exciting. We're talking about a daily guaranteed income that ranges from $5 a day to as much as $15,000 a day. Anywhere in between. You pick your number. But we're just getting started. That locks in the daily guarantee. But look at what happens. We offer you infinity leadership bonuses that pay from $30 to as much as $150 for everybody that joins your organization, whether you sponsor them or not. We're just getting started, guys. I told you there was a lot of money on the table. Look at these team growth bonuses. This is based on your organizational growth, not what you're doing on your own, but what you collectively with your team is doing. 6 people join your organization. The clock starts to tick at Monday morning and it ends at Sunday midnight. 6 people join your organization. The following Monday morning, you've got another $300 in your MWR bank account. Guys, this is the winner. Now, let's talk about momentum bonuses. There's more money on the table because we want to reward you for getting off to a fast start. We've got 3 sections of this bonus that play out over a 90-day period. First 30 days, 3 people into your organization pays you $150 over and above the $50 that you're going to make as a commission to bring those people in, right? So we've just matched your money. But now let's help those 3 do the exact same thing that you've done in this 60-day window. Now there's an additional $450 on the table for you. Why do you receive the $450? Because you got in the trenches and you helped those 3 people do exactly what you've done. But now we've got 12 people on our team and help those people do the exact same thing. We're in that 90-day window now. We're talking $900 more, guys. Let's do the math. 150, 450, 900. That's a total of $1,500 on the table. What did I tell you the initial investment is going to be? $249.97 to make $1,500. And they give us a 90-day window to capture this total of $1,500, but there's nothing written in this revenue sharing plan saying that we've got to take 90 days. Many people are doing this in 10 days, 20 days, 30 days. I say hit the ground running and take advantage of everything MWR has to offer. With as few as 12 people on your team, you're now generating a daily guaranteed income of $20 a day, $600 a month. Guys, and when I talk about daily guaranteed income, I'm talking about whether you get out of bed or not. But what happens when you help those 12 do the exact same thing and then they duplicate that process again and you've got 90 people on your team? You're now guaranteed $100 a day, $3,000 a month. This is passive residual income. Now add that $3,000 a month to what you currently do right now in the way of income, right? But it gets even better. What happens when you continue to duplicate this process and those 90 turn into 480 people? Now MWR is not requiring you to sponsor 480 people in this opportunity. They're saying go get 3 and teach those 3 to do the exact same thing. 480 people puts you at $300 a day, $9,000 a month. Ladies and gentlemen, that's well over $100,000 a year. That's pretty strong for less than 500 people in your organization. And if it took you a year, 2 years, or 3 years, if it took you 5 years to do it, look at where you end up. I mean, many people can walk away from a full-time job, much like myself, to do this full-time when you start generating this level of income. But let's go for the big numbers, those who are dreamers that can really see this thing. And let's turn that 480 people to 6,000 people. And let's say we're into it 5 years, 6 years, 10 years. I don't care if it took you 10 years to do it. Look at where you end up. 6,000 people pays you with this revenue sharing plan, $3,000 a day. I say that every day, 365 days a year. All right. Takes no holidays. It pays out even on Sundays. You're talking $90,000 a month. Ladies and gentlemen, that's well over $1 million a year. Now, you know your hopes, your dreams, your aspirations, your desires better than I do, far better than I do. You know the impact that you want to have. You know the difference that you want to make. You know the lifestyle that you want to create for yourself and your family. Would $1 million a year help you get started? I want you to understand something. These are realistic numbers because we've got people not quite at this level, but are working their way to this level. I mean, currently right now, the top income earner, and you'll hear from him here shortly, is at $1,500 a day. He's a national director. That means he's got 3,000 plus people on his team. He's generating $45,000 a month. $45,000 a month. And I'll ask you this question before we leave this slide. What changes in your life when you start generating $45,000 a month? I'll answer the question for you. Everything. The car you drive, the house you live in, the clothes you wear, where you send your kids to school. Is it time for life to change for all of us? We've got an excellent opportunity to do just that. I told you I was going to share some success stories with you because success leaves clues. Let's meet my good friends, Charles and Judith Ivory. Listen, when they saw this opportunity, Charles was a retired military officer and took a job with the federal government after retiring. Saw this process or saw MWR during the period of COVID. Someone introduced him to the concept and he took it and ran with it, right? Was laid off from a job. And in that 10-month period, he created the lifestyle of his dream. And when it was time to go back to work, when they called him back after the furlough, he declined. Why? Because he was making more money doing this than what they were willing to pay him to come back. He's recently finished the construction of a 6,000 square foot dream home. It took him only, with his wife, Judy, 8 months to become $1 million residual club ring earners. They get one of these, all right, raise his credit score using the services over 800 points. I don't have to tell you the importance of an 800 credit score. But guys, this is real. Now, I'm humbled that MWR gives me an opportunity to share my story. I saw this program, as you see here, at 55 years old. I want to paint a quick picture for you. 55 years old, grown man, going to a job every day, paid on Friday, broke on Monday, destined to die broke because I didn't have a plan. This program came along, shared the opportunity with me, and I was able to take full advantage of all the services. Think about it. Became $1 million residual club ring earner within 2 years. Took Charles and Judith only 8 months, 2 years for me, so 2 is better than 1. Reduced my taxes by $350 a month. Money I saw in my check 2 weeks later. Eliminated 15 years worth of debt in less than 5 years. Who does that? Only here at MWR. These things I was trying to do my entire adult life. But again, began to generate enough money from this very opportunity that you're seeing here within 2 years to walk away from a $65,000 a year job to do this full time. Guys, this is truly a winning proposition. Nobody loses on this one, and the opportunity is real, no question about it. Now, I told you earlier the top income earner was making $45,000 a month. Here's the young man we speak about, Mr. Brian N. Beans, the fastest $1 million residual club ring earner in MWR. I told you it took me 2 years, took Charles and Judith 8 months. This young man did it in 3 months, ladies and gentlemen, 3 months. But look at what else he's done. He's accumulated over $3 million in assets, 20 acres of land in Atlanta, a lakefront property, believe it or not, in Atlanta, Georgia. They call it Bean Acres. He's got a condo in Dubai. Again, he's making $45,000 a month, the fastest $1 million residual club ring earner in only 3 months. Why do I get so excited about telling his story? Simply because he's proof that it's possible, right? What is he showing you and I? That he did it. And so that means you and I can do it because we know how this works. If one man can do it, 10 can do it. If 10 can do it, 100 can do it. If 100 can do it, 1,000 can do it. And if 1,000 can do it, that means you and I can do the exact same thing. He used this very revenue sharing program that we just shared with you to get these things done, ladies and gentlemen. So we've got some choices, and the choice is yours. And either decision, I don't believe you're going to go wrong or can go wrong, right? So either you have to decide, do you want all of the money or do you want some of the money? Now, if you want some of the money, you want to focus on the membership and become a customer owner. Your cost, $149.97. That's your upfront, and that will be your monthly ongoing expense. Once again, no contract to sign. Or you may be like me, saying, yeah, I want to use the services to get my financial life in order, but I also want to create another stream of income that could possibly surpass my current earnings on my job and set me free. So you're going to pay $249.97. Once again, that $249.97 puts you in the middle of a multi-trillion-dollar a year industry, financial services, and this is the pain point for most people. So they're looking for solutions. So this is not difficult to give people an opportunity to take a look at what you do. But not only that, you now are part of the fastest growing financial strategies company in the country. And ladies and gentlemen, that is MWR. But look at all the ways that we get paid. There are about 7 different ways this thing generates income. One opportunity generates 7 different streams of income. Unheard of. But these guys, again, I got to tip my hat to the CEO and founder, Mr. Brian House. They've thought of everything, guys. I hope that you've seen enough and heard enough tonight to make a decision to join us on this mission, this ministry, this crusade, this movement, because that's what it's become. So I want to be the first to welcome you to Make Wealth Real. Let the marketing director that referred you know whether you want some of the money or whether you want all of the money. I believe, ladies and gentlemen, that this is our moment. Let's get started now. This is MWR, where lifestyle and legacy connect. Once again, my name is Gerald W. Parker. It's an honor to be before you tonight and to share this great opportunity. I'm going to stop the screen share. I'm going to come out to the field. If Mr. McCray and Mr. Trevor are available, we'd love to hear from those guys. And we're going to open up the mic so that you actually can ask your questions. I'm going to give you the ability to unmute yourself and also open your cameras for those who care to. So once again, thank you so much. We don't want you to leave this platform tonight without having a full understanding of what you've seen and heard. Leo, welcome to the platform, sir. Spent some time with you on the phone the other day. Alicia, it's always a pleasure. Guys, I'm just so excited. Look at our numbers tonight, and there's growing every single day. MWR is taking off. It is really just, I mean, it's incredible to see the results that we're getting, the impact that we're having on the lives of so many people. I hope that, again, I was thorough enough for you tonight to get a full understanding of what we do and how we do it. And if not, now would be the time to ask those questions. We don't, again, want you to leave this platform without having a full understanding of what you've seen and heard. So will there be any questions? David, welcome to the platform, sir. It's always good to see you.
I don't think you're going back to work yet.
Dr. Parker, you did a bang out job, sir. Absolutely phenomenal.
I appreciate that, Coach Ben. Thank you so much.
I don't know.
Daryl Banks, go ahead, sir.
Brother Parker.
Yes, sir, Mr. Atherton.
Good as ever.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
I got some things to talk with you about tomorrow, too.
You got it, my friend.
All righty. It
will be a pleasure. Thank you. Go ahead, Mr. Banks.
Hey, Dr. Park, I just want to say, listen, I decided that I was going to allow these experts into my life. And what they did for me is they put $1,105.56 back into my monthly household. And on top of that new cash infusion, I was able to then take advantage of the next level strategies, man. That DCA account is allowed me to become my own bank. I was actually able to take money from my own bank to put down on my new vehicle. And also, I actually am able to see that my 401k, which is not the way, that 401k is outpacing that, man. I would never have been able to get this to this position if it wasn't for the fact that I learned about these next level strategies. And I also want to thank my friend, Mr. Carlton Lassiter, for sharing this program with me. Thanks for allowing me to share.
Absolutely. Absolutely, Daryl Banks. Listen, I remember the day that you plugged into the opportunities, my friend, and to see the result that you're getting in your life now, it's just incredible. It's phenomenal. But you think about it, Daryl, you and I always wanted these things in our life, but we didn't have access, right? Until MWR. And then the access that was available, we were priced out of it. Who can afford $200 to $300 an hour to surround yourself with these experts? And for basically the price of a cup of coffee, your life has changed in a drastic way for the better, sir.
And what's funny about that is that we actually taught at a coffee place in Garner, North Carolina. when I learned about this opportunity, I ain't had to think about it. I knew I needed it in my life, man. Thank you so much.
Yo, you're very welcome. But ladies and gentlemen, here's another thing that Daryl has done. He shared the opportunity with others. He took full advantage of the services, yes, and repositioned his entire financial life, but he shared the concept with others and is creating a stream of income that will surpass his job income very soon. So it is about being free, totally free, to do what you want whenever you want for as long as you want. But you need the financial means to do that. That means we've got to have money making money for us. Ira Jackson understands it. And sir, congratulations on your success just recently. We appreciate all that you do and what you bring to this opportunity. You can open your mic if you care to, sir.
Thank you, sir. I appreciate everything, all and the opportunity for giving me to do everything with this program, and it's been wonderful. And I just want to thank Ms. Zena for bringing me in. I keep thanking her every day, every time I see her, because if it wasn't for her, it wouldn't be for me in this program, and I'm just loving it. And now I'm just telling her earlier today, I'm going to take a trip to Chicago. I'm surprised my mom, she don't know yet. And I'm going to take a trip just because of this program is making it happen for me. And I've been wanting to see her for a minute. So now I'm going to go there. I'm going to be knocking on her door. I got people already waiting to just pick me up. And they tell me, we can't wait till you get here. And we about to get ready to run Chicago over. Yeah, so we got some things. And I talked to, Ms. Zena was talking to one of my cousins. So he's Garland Green. He sang that song, Jealous Kind of Federal. I don't know if you know it back in the day.
Oh, yeah.
And we was talking to him on the phone. He in California. He want to get in, and he can't wait till we get down there. So we got something we're going to do. He got a lot of followers. So it's some things. There's a lot of irons in the fire, and it's about to go down. So things is happening. And I'm loving every minute of it, and I'm watching it grow. Thank you, Zena.
Hey, and I'm loving it for you, Mr. Jackson. Really, man. That's pretty exciting. And yeah, you're going to go to Chicago over. And say hello to your mom for me when you get there.
Okay, I'm gonna be down there for about a week, and they waiting. They don't know I'm coming, so I'm just gonna knock on her door. She might hope she don't fall out, but it's gonna be good.
That's good stuff. You mentioned the young lady that introduced you to this concept, Miss Zena Edgehill. She's become the face of MWR. Why so, ladies and gentlemen?
That's right.
She's taking advantage of all the services. She's building an incredible business, but she also is a key person as it relates to success stories when it comes to the keys to home ownership. And we didn't dive into that very deeply, but this young lady, Zena, if you've got a minute, please share your story. It's incredible.
Yes, absolutely. You know, I just want to say, like Ira said, man, we have so many plans that we get ready to catapult this whole industry. I mean, this is such a blessing. So with my story really quickly, you know, I got on this platform because thanks to Danetta Glover for introducing it, because I wouldn't have never known about this. You know, I think I always call it a one-stop financial services stop. That's it. You know, I mean, all the services are here. So through MWR, Keys to Home Ownership was one of the programs that I was desperately in need for at that time. And went through the process, got the realtor. And when people say, oh, you know, I met quite a few people that said it's too good to be true. Some things, yeah, sounds too good to be true, but I can really say that this one has really, really taken off and is definitely, you know, something I can stand on and say, hey, it's not too good to be true all the time. You know, I got my home within 3 weeks. And I'm not saying that it's going to happen for everyone, but you do your due diligence and just kind of like follow the yellow brick road, like Dr. Parker always say, you know, you will find yourself in your home sooner than you even realize. So, and I'm taking advantage of all of it and getting paid to spread this business, this mission. I mean, because it's not just money. It's not about the money. It's about sharing, you know, be financially free, get out of it where you stuck at, you know. I can really say a lot on that, but I'm just so grateful for MWR with all the services that they have. I'm telling you, that 149, 249, 349, whichever it was when I signed up was 349. But guess what? I will do it all over again, because you're not going to find these services anywhere else unless you join different platforms.
Yeah,
So.
Zena, you've got an incredible story, and I just love your enthusiasm for the platform. But, you know, you talk about a young lady who in 3 weeks, guys, start to finish, has the keys to her own home through the program, the keys to home ownership. And that program is designed to fit the needs of a person that can't walk into a bank today and qualify for traditional lending. We make those kinds of things happen. So the dream or desire to become a homeowner becomes real. I mean, and you're hearing it from this young lady right here who now is in the house of her dreams. I mean, you know, who would have thought Zena, that a program like this even existed, that you'd have an
Absolutely.
opportunity to do that, much less do it in a time frame of only 3 weeks.
Yes, absolutely. And then here's the thing, when I was facing, never even thought I would face homelessness or eviction or whatever, when my landlady said, oh, she needed this, I need to move in 30 days. And I was like, how is that even possible? So I was just like a little nervous. I'm not gonna even lie. And I'm a woman of faith, but I was like, oh Lord, how is this gonna work? But when introduced again to this program, because of Keys to Homeownership, when I joined MWR, that was one of the services that MWR offered, was the Keys to Home Ownership. And within 3 weeks, just changed the whole trajectory of my family life. I mean, we were just talking about it tonight. They would just say, "Ma, I'm so happy. My daughter just cooked us potato soup, and she says I could cook in a really nice house." And we were just having soup just a while ago before we got on this phone, got on this call. So I'm always going to be grateful, always going to be excited. I think it's exciting when you know that you can help someone financially get free.
Absolutely, no question about it. It is a gift that we've been given, and now our
Yes.
responsibility is to share it with others, and let's set as many people free as possible. And I was on the phone with a young lady earlier today, and I said this program is designed for the average everyday person, right? For the person who cannot afford access. They now have access. We've leveled the playing field. We've given the average person everything they need to succeed. All you got to do here is come to the table with a made up mind and be committed to doing it. I mean, so it's designed for that person who might be, Zena, sick and tired of being sick and tired.
Yes.
If you're there, you're in the right place, because this is a program that can change your life and very quickly. This is not a long-term proposition. I showed you, some of the success stories as it relates to Charles and Judith Ivory, in 8 months, become $1 million residual club ring earner. And then Mr. Breen doing it in 3 months. Fernando Ramirez, for example, our business partner in Southern California, was able to hit the position of regional director with MWR, which pays $200 a day, $6,000 a month, $73,000 a year in a matter of 8 months, ladies and gentlemen. And here's what's crazy about Fernando's story. He sponsored a young lady named Ana Rodriguez in Orlando, Florida, who came behind him and did the exact same thing in 90 days.
Yeah.
So go figure. Again, this thing delivers. Whatever it is you want from it, it can deliver. We've got Coach T, a legend in this industry, ladies and gentlemen, who saw this concept and began to really put the pieces together and run with. And I love hearing his story, because here's a gentleman, Zena, who started basically as a customer, just kind of wanting to use the services, and then saw the value and was able to share it with others. Coach T, welcome to the platform, sir.
Hello, how you doing?
Great, man. Good to hear your voice.
Man, we on the road. I had to pull off at the rest stop to say something, because Zena's story just made me want to sign up all over again.
Yes.
Thank you, Zena. Keep in mind, everyone, this program is for people who are truly serious about changing their financial future, despite who is in the Oval Office. And I'm saying that intentionally because we know the season that we're in and all the distractions that's out there. I'd like to say this because her story right there, if everybody really understands how this program works, where the experts do the work, you get the muscles. You don't even have to show up to the gym. You just have to know how to point to the experts, point to people that get results like Zena. And I always tell people, if it's too good to be true, good is 3/4 of God, so it must come from God, and true is God. So it is too good to be true, but this is not your regular per month. And I want to make sure that people hear this loud and clear. If we have per month bills, we need a per month team that's turning our bills into income. This is an investment that gets your money back, and documentation beats conversation all day long. But just short, I came in this as a business owner, truly was looking for a way to really cut my expenses, turn my expenses into income. I had some tax challenges as a business owner. So if there's any business owners on the line, this is the best per month that you can have to run your business with these experts that will show you how to turn your expenses or your overhead into income, because that's your first residual income, is turning your expenses into a cash flow to give you discretionary. But with me coming into the program, it was a lot different than how y'all are coming in now. It was about 3.5 years ago. Came into the program. The only way that I was going to get my money back was to come in all the way. But I did not come in to get three, build a team. But after getting results, I felt guilty not sharing this with people. And I say, keep it simple. Keep it super simple. And not the way probably mama told us, but keep it super simple by S stands for shift or shop. Increase. Let the expert show you how to increase what you already have. Multiply by eventually sharing. This thing is contagious. Once you get results, you're going to share this like we did Facebook, Dollar General, TikTok. You're doing it anyway. I call that anyway money. Because when we got results, we started sharing this so much that we became cash flow $1 million ring earners through this program with a very, very, very small team. And also helped us qualify to get in our home by increasing our credit 166 points, because it works for you and your spouse. So that was 60 for my wife. And of course, I had just a little bit more work to do on mine. You know how it is. I like to spend money. So they helped us get into our home, qualify at a 2.5% interest rate. Keep in mind, and this is what even better. I don't even pay my own mortgage, because $3,000 is our floor. That's our base. But $110,000 as a side hustle, you can't beat that, family. Not now. And it's growing and growing. And now with a better compensation, a better residual program that we even started with Mr. Parker, the sky's the limit. We just helped a gentleman in a matter of 2 weeks go to 5-star, creating $150 a day, $4,000 a month, part-time side hustle. And then we pay the experts $149 a month to basically monetize our money. So understand, get started. Don't think twice. You got 30 days to kick the tires, probably more time than it took to buy your last car, and get rolling with this program, because tomorrow will never come, because we know the enemy's favorite day is tomorrow and his favorite time is later. Get started now. Take action. Back to you, Dr. Parker.
God bless you, sir. Always words of wisdom. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm telling you, this man knows this industry well. He's had a tremendous amount of success. He saw the value of MWR. First as a client using the services, but as you heard him say, he felt guilty not sharing it. And as a result of him sharing it, he's building an incredible team, $1 million residual club ring earner. He and his wife both. They're doing some phenomenal things, some incredible things in this industry through this business called MWR. So, God, we've got a chance. Mr. McCray, if you're available, I'd like for you to close us out. Any closing remarks? And if Ben can come back to the call, I want you guys to understand that Mr. McCray owns his own insurance brokerage, right? So that's another clue. He's a highly successful businessman. What is he doing here? Why is he messing around with MWR? And I'll let him tell you why, because he's meeting clients every single day that need to cover themselves with insurance, instead of leaving their families with GoFundMe pages and all that kind of stuff. But many of them can't afford it. They don't have the additional income to do it, right? So he shows them MWR, and it creates a way to begin to put more money back into their pockets. Now they can afford that policy that is so desperately needed to set their families up, so that struggle does not have to exist when they're not here. But Mr. McCray, I'll let you tell it, sir.
Wow. I don't even have to tell that part. You did it so very well. The reality is, people, man, I just love this opportunity, man. I love the stories that was shared. I mean, MWR steals back your time, where you have an individual like Ira who came in, went to work, replaced his income. Now he's going to see his mom and have the decision, a grown man with freedom to be able to go to Chicago and decide to stay there for an entire week. That's freedom. When you get money out of the way, you increase your options, your choices. And then, of course, Zena's story is absolutely phenomenal. And Coach T always gets me fired up. Him and his wife are absolutely phenomenal. But the bottom line is, I mean, I looked at this opportunity, as you stated, Dr. Parker. People have cash flow problems. My clients have a desire to get insurance. They want policies that can build them wealth, but don't have the discretionary income to do that. The beauty of MWR is it finds the money. It solidifies the foundation where we turn expenses into cash flow, and we take that extra discretionary income and show people how to go and take advantage of private reserve accounts, becoming their own bank, as Mr. Banks stated that he took advantage of. It's a win-win-win. Nobody loses here, man. And we're so excited to just keep spreading the word. We have a big event here in Charlotte, North Carolina. I look forward to hugging you on Saturday, brother. It's been a minute since I've seen you.
Yes, sir.
And I just want to really promote this. I mean, myself, along with Miss Cassandra Thomas Carlott, haven't met her yet. She's going to be a co-host. She's always on here. I see you there right now, Miss Cassandra. I can't wait to meet you. And you're my neighbor in the backyard, but we're bringing in the Dr. G.W. Parker, and we're opening up the Charlotte, North Carolina marketplace. Who do you know in Charlotte and the surrounding areas? You need to be taking every moment, every opportunity from now until Saturday. And your conversation is, hey, do you know anybody in Charlotte? Because even if you don't live in Charlotte, to know that we're going to be here and you have the ability to invite someone to a safe environment where you know they're going to get a professional overview, get some powerful training, you now have expanded your franchise into the Charlotte marketplace and you're not even present. Now, of course, if you can get here, we want you in the room. But if you're not even here, feel safe to know that we will take care of your guests. So just ask the questions while you're having conversation. Who do you know in Charlotte, North Carolina? Do you know anybody in Charlotte, North Carolina? I know everybody on this call, if you ask that question enough, you will find somebody in this marketplace that you can invite to the Saturday event at the Comfort Inn by Choice Hotel. And that's at 1718 Windsor Crossing Drive. I tried to add the flyer to the chat room, but I wasn't able to because I'm on my cell phone. But if you're a part of the Facebook group, you will get that. It's on the Facebook group. And man, guys, let's get this thing rocking and rolling. It starts at 11 o'clock. You want to get there at 10 o'clock, 10:30 for registration. And we're going to do a training at 12 and do some amazing things, guys. It's time to take this to the next level. Everything is leveling up, and it's time for us to level up and get even higher so that no matter how high the water rises, we're on the top of it, guys. So let's get after it and take charge.
Hey, Ben, I can't wait to see you this weekend. But you mentioned that Miss Caroline, you've yet to meet her. Neither have I, sir. And that's the beauty of it. We mentioned it earlier. You're in business for yourself, but not by yourself. So collectively as a team, we're going to come together for the first time this weekend.
Amazing.
Miss Caroline has been in the business for over a year now. And this will be the first time I've had an opportunity to meet her as well. So it's going to be a good time, guys. And this
amazing.
Is what we do. We're leveraging. And as Coach T has talked about, as Ben has talked about, and that's what it's all about. We leverage each other in order to help each other grow. We're in this together. Again, you're in business for yourself, but not by yourself. God bless all of you for taking time out of your schedule tonight to be here. Let's spread the word. Let's load up the platform again on Monday night, next Monday night, but tomorrow night with the gentleman you just heard from, Mr. Benjamin McCray. That platform is a training platform, the best training I've ever seen. And there are many on this platform that can vouch for that. It's at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time tomorrow night. If you're part of our Facebook group, you'll get that notification as well. You'll have the link and the access. Many of you I see have been there before, so you won't have any trouble finding that link tomorrow at 8 p.m. Now is the time to get the training you need to grow your business. Let's maximize these efforts. Let's leverage everything. God bless you all. Have a great evening. Thank you so much for joining us. Good night, guys.
Awesome job, sir.
Good night.
Good
night.
Good night.
Thank you.
Good night. Thank you for the awesome training. Thank you. Awesome.